Okay, dear students, today in this class we will discuss about exercise 2.5 on triangles. Okay, first main sides of triangles are given below. Determine which of them are right triangles. In case of a right triangle, write the length of its hypotenuse. We have to write a length of its hypotenuse. What is the meaning of hypotenuse? Longest side in a right angle triangle, right? Let us see. Solution. First question we have 7 centimeter, 24 centimeter, 25 centimeter. Okay. Second question 3 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Third question 50 centimeter, 80 centimeter and 100 centimeter. Fourth question 13 centimeter, 12 centimeter, 5 centimeter. Let us learn about first question, that is 7 centimeter, 24 centimeter and 25 centimeter. Okay. Here side of a triangle has given solution 1. Okay. Side of a triangle. Okay, they have given here sides of a triangle. Sides of a triangle. Okay, we have to do squaring on these sides. Squaring these sides. Okay, squaring these sides. Squaring these sides we get. Squaring these sides we get. Okay, what is the square of 7? 49, right? 49 and 24 square, which is equal to 576, and the square of 25 is equal to 625 and 625. Dear students, look at these sides, squaring of these sides. Which is the longest side here? 625. And remaining two sides, if we add, we will get equal to 625. Then only it can say that this is satisfied. These sides satisfy the Pythagoras triplet. Hence, these are sides of right angle triangle. Okay. And we know that which is the longest side here? That is 625, and 625 is the square number of 25. Therefore, 25 centimeter is the length of the longest side or hypotenuse. The longest side is called hypotenuse. Okay. Squaring these sides over. Okay. 49 plus 576, which is equal to 625. Okay, see here 9 plus 6 15, 1 carry 5, and 7 8 9 10 11 12, 1 carry 2. Okay, and next 5 plus 1 carry 6, 625. These sides satisfy the Pythagoras triplet. Hence, these are sides of right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. We know that the hypotenuse is the longest side in a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. Okay, hence its length is 25 centimeter, because the square number of 25 is 625. Okay, this is the right answer. Okay dear students, now let us discuss about second question. This is also same. Sides of a triangle are given below. Determine which of them are right triangles. In case of right angle triangle, write the length of its hypotenuse. Here we have question 3 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Is it? Solution. Sides of a triangle. Solution. Sides of a triangle 3 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter. And what is the second step? Squaring these sides we get. Squaring these sides we get. Squaring these sides we get. 3 square is 9 centimeter. 8 square is 64 centimeter. And 6 square is 36. Right? 36 centimeter. Okay. Next, let us see which is the longest side here. 64 centimeter. See, if we add these two, we will not get 64. So this is not a Pythagorean triplet. That's it. Okay. Hence, these are not the sides of a right angle triangle. That is the answer. Okay. Squaring of these sides. See here, 9 plus 36, which is not equal to 64. Okay. See here, 3 square, that is 3 square plus 6 square, which is not equals to 8 square. Okay. These sides do not satisfy the Pythagorean triplet. Do not satisfy the Pythagoras triplet. Hence these are not the sides of right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. Okay. This is the right answer. Okay dear students, now let us discuss about third question. Here we have 50 centimeter, 80 centimeter and 100 centimeter. Solution we have sides of a triangle. Sides of a triangle 50 centimeter, 80 centimeter and 100 centimeter. Squaring these sides. Squaring these sides we get. Okay. 50 square means 5 square is 25. 100 centimeter. 8 square is 64. 100 centimeter. And 100 square is 10,000 centimeter. Okay. Look at this. Which is the longest side? 10,000 centimeter. See the sum of these two sides, which is not equals to the longest side, because we will get less than 10,000. See here, 64 plus 25, which is equal to, we will get 8900. Is it less than 10,000? So this is also not the sides of a right angle triangle, and also do not satisfy the Pythagorean triplet. Okay, this is the right answer. Look at here, 2500 plus 6400, which is not equals to 10,000. Okay. These sides do not satisfy the Pythagoras triplet. Hence, these are not the sides of right angle triangle. Okay, this is the right answer. Okay, dear students, now let us discuss about fourth question. 5 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 13 centimeter. Okay, we need to find here first this is Pythagorean triplet or not, and if it is Pythagoras triplet, hence it is a right angle triangle. If it is a right angle triangle, we can find out which is the longest side. Okay, the length of the longest side. Solution. Sides of a triangle, sides of a triangle 5 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 13 centimeter. Okay, squaring these sides, squaring these sides, 5 square is 25, 12 square is 144 centimeter and 13 square is 169 centimeter. Which is the longest side? 169. Okay, see the sum of these two sides which is equal to longest side. See 144, 5 plus 4 9, 5 plus 4 2 plus 4 6, 1 as it is. Okay, the sum of these two sides which is equal to longest side. Okay, see 25 centimeter plus 144 centimeter which is equal to 169 centimeter. Okay, these sides satisfy the Pythagoras triplet. Hence, these are sides of right angled triangle. We know that the hypotenuse is the longest side. The hypotenuse is the longest side in right angle triangle. Hence its length is how much centimeter? Which is its length is 13 centimeter. Okay, this is the longest side. Is it 169? 13 square is equal to 169. This is the right answer. Okay, dear students, today in this class we will discuss our second question. PQR is a triangle right angled at P and M is a point on QR such that PM perpendicular QR. Show that PM square is equal to QM into EMR. Figure is not given here. We have to draw a right angle triangle. Okay. Okay, this is right angled at P. This is P, which is nothing but QPR. Right angled at P. Next, PM perpendicular QR. PM. M is a point on QR, correct? M is a point on QR. Okay. M is a point on QR. Let us see solution we have. Okay. See, given PQR is a triangle. Given PQR is a triangle. Right angled at P, and M is a point on QR. M is a point on QR such that PM perpendicular QR. PM perpendicular QR. If it is PM perpendicular QR, this is a right angle triangle. Even QMP also, or PMR also. QPR is equal to right angle triangle. Okay. We need to show that PM square is equal to QM into MR. To prove that, PM square is equal to QM into MR. Okay. Proof. See, we can compare triangle QMP and triangle PMR. Okay. Compare in triangle QMP and triangle PMR. Okay. I will make separate right angle triangles. This is QMP. See, QMP, right angled at M, right? Next, PMR, right angled at M, PMR. Okay. Let us see now. Angle MPQ is equal to MRP. Angle MPQ is equal to angle MRP. Angle PMQ is equal to angle RMP, or you can take angle QMP is equal to angle PMR. Angle QMP is equal to angle PMR. Okay. Because QMP is equal to each 90 degree, QMP, or PM perpendicular QR. You can write like this also. Okay. PM perpendicular QR. Next, angle MQP is equal to angle MPR. Angle MQP is equal to angle MPR. Okay. Angle MPR, which implies triangle QMP is similar to triangle PMR. This is by angle similarity criterion. Okay. We know that corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportion. We know that corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportion. Similar triangles are proportion. Therefore, okay, we can write in corresponding ratios. What are those? Let us see. QM divided by PM. QM divided by PM. Because we need to prove that PM square is equal to QM into MR is equal to MP divided by MR. MP divided by MR. See here, PM and MP both are same. Therefore, cross multiply. PM square is equal to QM into MR. QM into MR. Hence, proved. Okay. Students, now let us discuss about third question. In figure, ABD is a triangle, right angled at A and AC is perpendicular BD. Show that AB square is equal to BC into BD. Second question, AC square is equal to BC into DC. Third question, AD square is equal to BD into CD. Here in figure as given, maybe they have given figure here, I have not drawn, I will draw. Okay, look at this figure. ABD is a triangle right angled at A and AC perpendicular BD. Show that AB square is equal to BC into BD. Let us see. Okay, solution we have. Given ABD is a triangle. Given ABD is a triangle right angled at A and such that AC perpendicular BD. Okay, we need to show that first question. In triangle, compare. In triangle, okay, we can compare in triangle ADB and CAB. ADB in triangle ADB and CAB. We can compare these two triangles. Okay, I will draw separate these two triangles. What I taken? ADB and CAB. Okay, CAB. Here, angle DAB is equal to angle ACB. Angle DAB is equal to angle ACB. See here, DAB and CAB. This is just for rough figure. Okay, ADB and CAB. Okay, DAB, angle DAB is equal to also 90 degree. Angle ACB also 90 degree. Therefore, in bracket I will write each 90 degree. Therefore, angle ABD is equal to angle CBA. ABD is equal to angle CBA. Okay, CBA. See, here also B is here, here also angle B. Therefore, angle B is common. Therefore, I will write in bracket, this is common angle. Therefore, triangle ADB is similar to triangle CAB. Triangle ADB is similar to triangle CAB. Okay, this is by angle similarity criterion. Okay, which implies, now let us see here, AB divided by CB. AB divided by CB, which is equal to, next, DB divided by AB. DB divided by AB, because we need to prove that AB square is equal to BC into BD. Okay. Next, cross multiply, we get AB into AB, AB square. AB square is equal to CB means BC into DB means I will take this one BD. Okay. We proved first one. Okay. Now let us discuss about in the second one. What is the second one here? AC square is equal to BC into CD or BC into DC. Okay, now let us prove that AC square is equal to BC into DC. Okay, second one. See, in triangle DCA, compare in triangle DCA and ACB. In triangle DCA and triangle ACB. Okay, I will draw separate here. DCA and triangle ACB. Okay. Okay, angle DCA is equal to angle ACB. Angle DCA is equal to angle ACB. Okay, look at this. DCA ACB, each 90 degree. Each 90 degree. See, even angle C also common we get. Okay. Next, angle CAD is equal to angle CBA. Angle CAD is equal to angle CB. Angle CBA. Okay. Next one, angle CDA is equal to angle CAB. Angle CDA is equal to angle CDA is equal to angle CAB. Okay. Therefore, triangle DCA similar to triangle ACB. Similar to triangle ACB. This is by angle similarity criterion. Dear students, but we know that corresponding sides of similar triangles are in proportion. Okay. We know that corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportion. Similar triangles are proportion. Let us see here, DC by AC, DC by AC, CA by CB, CA by CB. By cross multiply we get, okay, AC into AC, ACCA, CAC square is equal to DC into CB or BC into CD. BC into CD. Second one we proved, is it? See here, AC square is equal to BC into DC or BC into CD, same. Now let us prove that AD square is equal to BD into CD, that is AD square is equal to BD into CD. Okay dear students, now let us discuss about third one. To prove that AD square is equal to BD into CD, look at this figure. Okay, in triangle DCA and triangle DAB, we have to compare these two triangles. Okay, triangle DCA and triangle DAB. DCA DAB. You can make it separate like these triangles. You will get very easy to write corresponding ratios. Okay, then only we will get AD square is equal to BD into CD. Okay. See, angle DCA is equal to angle DAB. Angle DCA is equal to angle DAB, each angle 90 degree. Angle DCA is equal to angle DAB, each 90 degree angle. Okay. And which is the common angle in this? CDA is equal to ADB. CDA is equal to ADB. Angle ADB. This is common. This is common angle. Okay. Therefore, triangle DCA is equal to, and remaining angle is angle CAD is equal to angle ABD. Angle CAB is equal to angle ABD. ABD. Therefore, triangle DCA is similar to triangle DAB. Similar to triangle DAB. Okay, now write it. Okay, we know that what is corresponding sides of similar triangles are in proportion, is it? Okay. Therefore, DC by DA, DC by DA is equal to DA by DB, DA by DB, DA by DB. Okay, by cross multiply we get DA into AD, DA into DA, that is AD square is equal to DC into DB, means that is BD into CD. BD into CD. Hence, prove. Okay, this is a solution. Okay, dear students, now let us discuss about fourth question. ABC is an isosceles triangle, right angled at C. Prove that AB square is equal to 2 times of AC square. Very easy. Is it solution or proof? We need to draw the figure. Okay. Right angled at C. Right angled at C. A, C, remaining is B. Okay. Solution or proof. See, given triangle ACB is an isosceles triangle. What is the meaning of isosceles? Two sides are equal. That is, AC is equal to CB. Which is the longest side? AB is the longest side. Is it? Longest side or hypotenuse. Okay. These are the two sides, AC and CB, but these two sides are equal because of isosceles triangle according to definition. Okay, let us prove that AB square is equal to 2 times of AC square. Given ABC is an isosceles triangle right angled at C, that is angle C is equal to 90 degree. To prove that AB square is equal to 2 times of AC square, right? Okay, in triangle, proof in triangle ABC, by using Pythagoras rule, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, according to Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square plus CB square. Okay, by using Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square plus CB square. CB square. Okay. But AC is equal to CB. AC is equal to CB. Put this value in this equation 1. Okay. AB square is equal to AC square plus, in the place of CB, what can we take? AC, right? AC square. Therefore, AB square is equal to 2 times of AC square. Hence proved. Hence proved. This is the right answer.